Hi guys, I hope you're having a great day. I was not feeling too well today, but I pushed through to film this look and I love the way it turned out. I'm going to do a first impressions of the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer in Creme Brulee by Jouer. It claims to be creaseless, soft matte, and it has hyaluronic acid in it. And for all you skincare lovers, it's a great ingredient for hydration and water retention in the skin. So I will let you know how that goes. And if you want to see how I did this look, please keep watching and I hope you enjoy this video. So first we're gonna do my eyebrows, and I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer Brow Pencil in dark brown, and I've always used dark brown. I think I've used lighter colors before, but I don't know, I like my brows like thick and dark, so I've stuck with that all these years. So I'm gonna use a spoolie to brush through them, and then I'm gonna start filling them in. I think I'm gonna speed this part up, but if you want to see an in-depth brow tutorial, please leave a comment below and I will definitely do that. I'm having a day, just so you guys know. But you know what, this is my first video of 2021, so I was like just trying to get myself to not be lazy and get this done because it's gonna be such a busy time for me. I start my internship next week and I also start my school thing, so I'm gonna be so busy for the next 4 months. So this is my last week of just relaxing and really getting things done before I settle back into like the daily routine. Also, my scrunchie matches my top, which is from Shein. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a haul because I ordered a bunch of stuff. This was one of them. Yeah, I love their big shirts. They're very, very, very comfortable. Okay, chai break. This is ginger tea. It's really, really good for your something in your body. But ginger is really good for your stomach and digestion or something like that. Oh. It is delicious with a lot of sugar in it. So I use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick in 118 or Y325 to carve out my brows. This color was way too light for me when I got it. At Sephora, they color matched me, and I just don't recommend anyone color matching you at Sephora because when they did it for me, they really just got it so off base. Like, this color is way too light for me, so ever since I got it, I've used it to carve out my brows and it works great. So I'm gonna do that. And then I blend that out with my finger. I'm sorry if I've disappointed you, but yes, I do brows before foundation. I find that it just gives me a lot of a cleaner look, and then the concealer blends out perfectly and the foundation blends perfectly into the concealer. I hope that made sense, but yeah, I just found it a lot easier for me, so that's what I do. And itchy face. I'm having steak tonight. I can't wait. Okay, so my brows are done, and I am going to start with my eyes, I think, now, because usually I do my eyeshadow after my foundation because the fallout's not hard to manage, but since we're using so many colorful shades today, I'm thinking I'll do the eyeshadow first in case I have any fallout, and then that just saves me a lot of headache with my foundation. I'm gonna start by taking this Morphe, there's no number on it. This is what the brush looks like that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna take the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC30, and then I'm going to put that all over my eyelids. Now I'm gonna take my Morphe 35B palette. A very colorful one. Oh my god, it's so hard to open. This is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by taking my Morphe M502 blending brush, and I'm gonna set it with this tan shade right here. Now I'm gonna take this blue shade right here, and I'm just gonna put it everywhere. I like the Morphe eyeshadows because they're very pigmented, and I love this palette because it's so colorful and fun. I'm just gonna pat that in to where my crease is. and then start packing and blending it in windshield wiper motions. And then I'm blending that upward as well. This is a whole trust the process kind of situation. So through every step, like I know it looks really weird, I look really crazy right now, but in the end it'll look really, really good. Now I'm gonna keep packing that shade on the top there, making the blue darker every time. So I'm gonna blend that just enough so that it comes up a little bit lighter here and leaving a space between that and my brows. Here I'm blending it upwards towards my eyebrows. And then I think once more I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it again. I think the most important part is packing and blending and using those together to get a very bright color and then a seamless and blended look on the outside as well. So just keep packing and blending until you're happy with the outcome, and then you can go on to the next step. So I'm just gonna take that blending brush with that tan shade that I used, and then I'm just gonna run over the edges. Okay, and I'm happy with that. So now I'm gonna go into palette once more, and I'm gonna use this color right here. It's kind of an indigo, purplish, bluish. It's a really pretty shade, and I'm just gonna go in and darken up that blue color. So I'm taking this on my crease still, not too low, and I'm blending it into that previous color, and I'm not taking it too high. So we're gonna keep going with that packing and that blending, and we're gonna do that until we are happy. All right, here's the look so far. I know, I look really crazy and weird, but don't worry. We've got a plan, and even if I don't, that's okay, because you know what, that's life. I'm gonna go in with this purple shade right here. So I'm gonna take that purple shade with my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and this one's more flat. So I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna put that right here on my crease. I look absolutely insane. I'm gonna go back in with this brush I used for the blue eyeshadow, which was the Morphe M513. And I'm just gonna blend those two colors together. And then I'm gonna go in using that same pack and blend technique. Chai break. I love the way ginger burns. Okay, now that that's a little bit more blended, I'm going to take another flat brush. First I'm gonna spray with some setting spray. And I'm just using the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. And then I'm going to go into this hot pink color. We're not going for subtle today. That's just not who we are right now. Okay, and then I'm going to use this and fill in that part there that I am currently not using. I'm gonna put that all over my lid in the spaces underneath the purple. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with that purple and deepen that color, blending the two in and making sure it seamlessly comes together. This look is giving me like an 80s vibe. You know, those colors? I recently rewatched Stranger Things for the 3rd time, and this is giving me Stranger Things season 3 vibes. Don't worry about any excess fallout. We can wipe that away with our brush. If you're seeing that one of the colors is falling a bit short, just add some more and then blend it out, and that way in the end you'll have a more balanced look with all of the colors. Okay, once that's all settled and you're happy with the way it looks, take that first blending brush and use it to blend out the edges. I'm thinking I'm gonna put my lashes on first and then I'll do my face after. So I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and that just gives my eyelashes a bit of oomph before I put on my falsies. So my battery died like 5 seconds after I said it would. I added some lashes, and now I'm gonna take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in electric blue, and I'm just gonna add that. Okay. Haven't used this in a while. I'm gonna put that on my waterline. All right, now my waterline is blue. Oh my god, that always makes me tear up. Now I'm gonna start with the base, and then we can get into a little review of the Jouer concealer. So I was looking for a new concealer for the longest time because mine ran out. I was using the Tarte Shape Tape, and it was really, really good. I love that product, but what I noticed is that it eventually ran out, as products do, and it's very expensive to get it here in Canada because you have to pay shipping, and then it's US and everything, and it was just a nightmare for me. Like, I don't want to spend that much. I can't be buying like a bunch of products and everything, so try to be smarter with my money. So I got the Jouer concealer. It's the Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer in the shade Creme Brulee, so we can try that out. Okay, so we're gonna go in with our primer. I'm gonna use my Professional Primer by Benefit. put that all over my face. And then I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder and I'm gonna put that all over my face. And this is a trick by Jackie Aina, and that's where I learned it from. I'm gonna take the powder, just a little bit, put it all over my face after my primer. So I set my primer and I usually just add a bit of setting spray. And just a little bit of everything, and that really helps with oil. I have really oily skin, so I find that this really helps me. And then I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation in the shade NC25. And then I'm gonna use my beauty blender to just put that everywhere. And now I am going to go in with my Jouer concealer. So I've read that it dries down really fast. I'm gonna put it in all my regular spots, doing my eyes last. So I really like the way it feels. It feels very matte. It is definitely full coverage as a concealer. I'm gonna put it under my eyes and then I'll let you know the full detail. So putting your concealer here, down your nose, and then here, it really makes sure that there's no buildup in the middle, and it helps really brighten up your face. That's why I put it there. I'm gonna blend that out now. And then it also helps really define your nose when you bring it up there. I really like the way it feels. It dried down really quickly. It is matte. It is definitely full coverage. And I'll let you know if it creases by the end of this video. The shade is Creme Brulee. I will link it down below just in case you want to check it out. But for my first impression of this, I really like the way it feels. I like the way it looks. It gives me such a flawless finish. This looks like movie makeup. I wouldn't wear it every day just because it is full coverage, and I don't think I need this much coverage on a day-to-day basis, but for events or pictures or even like YouTube videos, I think it's really good for that. Okay, so now I'm using my Tarte Clay Stick Foundation in Deep Honey to contour my face. I'm using just a regular buffing brush from Quo just to buff that out, and I'm going to blend upwards in order to give me a lift on my cheekbone, and I will blend everything out after just to get rid of any muddiness. But again, just make sure you're blending upwards. And then my jawline and my nose, which is my favorite thing to contour, by the way. Lots of fun snatching your nose. But you know what? I've actually learned to love my nose. I think I was really insecure of having a big nose, or what I thought was a big nose for the longest time. But you know what, it is what it is, and I'm like, oh, I'm really proud of my nose actually. Like, I think it fits my face, and I've learned to love the way it looks. And then I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me powder in light medium to set my under eye, and anywhere else I use that concealer. It honestly feels like you wouldn't even need setting powder for this Jouer concealer, but I always like to use it just for extra backup because of my oily skin. Okay, now that I've set my face, I'm just gonna take a clean brush and I'm gonna make sure everything is seamless. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Sephora matte bronzer in Canary Islands. Always remember to bring it down your neck. I'm gonna go in with my Milani blush in Luminoso. And I'm gonna take that. I love blush. It's now my favorite part. I don't know. I love the way it looks. I'm taking it on my cheekbones, but I'm swiping it up above my contour. And a little bit on my temples. You don't have to add this much. And then I like to swipe down my nose as well. I really like the way it looks. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I'm gonna take my Morphe M510 brush. I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty highlighter in Kilowatt, and I'm gonna put that on my temples and cheekbone, as well as my nose, here, the bridge, and the tip, my Cupid's bow, and then my brow bone. Just a little bit, and then a little bit above. So basically everywhere. And then I'm going to go back into my Morphe palette, and I'm gonna go in with all of those colors and I'm gonna layer it underneath my eyes. So I'll start with the blue. Next, I'm gonna go in with that purple. Add a little bit just to the outer corner and drag it a little in. And then I'm gonna take that pink, so I'm gonna put that just in the middle of my eye. Now I'm gonna take the color Vermeer from my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just gonna put that in the inner corner. And I think this will just give it a brighter look. And I'm also gonna just blend that blue out a little bit. I'm gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes. Maybe we should do our fake moles that we always do. My friends thought these moles were real for the longest time. I only put one fake one. I put one fake one here, and then I just blend it out a bit with my beauty blender. And then I already have one here, I just make those a bit more prominent because the foundation did cover them. Okay, and we're basically finished. I'm just gonna go in with some lipstick. So I'm gonna use my Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in Dolce K. And then I'm gonna take the KKW by Kylie Cosmetics cream liquid lipstick in the color Kimmy. Cute. I'm just gonna put a little bit in the middle and then blend that out. And then I'm gonna spray my face with my NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. All right, so let me put my hair down and then I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay everyone, this is the finished look. I'm really happy with it. I love the little blue theme we have going on here. Here's a little close-up of it. My highlights poppin'. I love the way it turned out. All the products that I used will be down below. I think it's a great and fun, colorful look. For the longest time, I love nude looks and that's my go-to on the daily, but sometimes I like to spice it up, you know? We like to keep our life spicy, so sometimes I like using bright colors that make no sense because I'm just gonna stay home anyways, I know, but sometimes doing your makeup can be therapeutic. I know I've been feeling iffy lately, so I think it's very therapeutic to just sit down and just have fun and do a fun look. It goes with my shirt. I have a matching scrunchie. I'll put it on right now. My scrunchie matches, so we're just going for it today. If you like this look and you end up trying it out, please tag me in any pictures on Instagram or Twitter or anything. All my socials will be down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. I will link the products that I used below as well. And I really hope you had a great New Year's. I hope your holiday season was full of joy. And I wish you all the love and happiness in the world in 2021. My first impressions of the Jouer concealer were really positive. I love the way it looks. I will post any updates in the description box below. But I really like the way it looks. It is seamless. It feels like nothing is even under my eyes right now. So I would definitely recommend this concealer, especially if you have oily skin. If you have dry skin, just make sure that you use a lot of moisturizer before because it does dry down to a very matte finish. But I love the way this look turned out and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a lovely day. I'll see you soon. Bye. Levi, come here. Levi, what color is my eyeshadow? What color? Oh wait, he doesn't know what eyeshadow is. What color is my eyes? Look at me. What color? Blue. It's blue. You heard it here first.